Well, let me try a strange analogy. Suppose you and I robbed a bank. We took equal amounts, and the judge said, well, one of the two of you pick which goes to jail. They both were involved in this. She lied several times. She actually admitted taking campaign funds and for using them for personal use, which the judge, showing his bias, completely ignored. I mean, I've been before many, many judges, and when somebody admits a crime like that, which is pretty startling and almost stupid to admit it, the judge says, what? You took campaign funds?
Right. She said it under oath.
Yeah.
To me, this is...
let's stop now and start an investigation.
Right.
I mean, she admitted a straight-out crime. Also, the way he finds Ward to be a liar, she lied about the same things. They were, you know, parallel to each other. So there's either not a wrongdoing here, in which case nobody should be recused, or both of them have to go. I mean, I don't get it. And she's really the prime wrongdoer. She's the public official. In every case I ever had, the public official, unless it was really extraordinary, was the #1 culprit. I mean, they're the one that's betraying the public trust.
Right.
Also, nobody ever looked into his meetings in the White House, where we start to get into manipulation of this by the Biden administration. I don't think there's anybody that doubts that she got Wade in order not only to have a lover, but to have a confidant who could do her dirty work in the White House.
Yeah, you think about it. What is Nathan Wade doing at the White House, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's sort of like #2 in this conspiracy.
Right. I think the
He's
bar
the
should be
tagline.
higher.
She thought of getting him.
Right.
I'm sure she's the one who really had the contact with the White House through him. And she, by the way, we also forget that she raised millions of dollars on this out of state.
Yeah.
What the heck what Democrats in Milwaukee giving her money for?
Now, Mr. Mayor, let me ask you.
Trump.
So we're looking at, I mean, this is clearly Democratic privilege, Democratic DEI privilege, by the way. A Republican would not be treated the same way. This judge, the Scott McAfee, he's running for re-election in Fulton County. The election happens in like a month. How much do you think that played a role here? He doesn't want to knock his boss or the district attorney from Fulton County off the case. That had to have played a role in his thinking.
Well, you know, that's really very, very interesting because that raises the question, why didn't he recuse himself?
Right.
She was his boss. He had an executive position in her office. He wasn't just one of the, you know, people. He donated money to her, and so did his wife. I can't think of much more of a connection that you need. In fact, I can't think of a case where somebody wouldn't recuse themselves, a judge, in a situation like that. So there's something wrong here.
Yeah.
This case is going to go down eventually. It stinks to high heaven. There's a lot more to come out, and it's not a case. It's not a legal case. Basically it's a creation of the Biden machine, one of 4, in order to tie him up so he can't run for office. One is worse than the other.
I want to play you a clip from Trump's attorney, Elena Haba, from Friday here on Newsmax. Take a listen.
In time, the truth will come out. And it's really helping President Trump, to be honest, the more that their true colors show. And you can't deny that. If you look at the polls, it's proof right there.
Is this an overall win for the former president?
Well, yeah, it is. I mean, first of all, the story has affected American public opinion and couldn't possibly not. There was so much to it, including, you know, just straight out and out lying. There are parts to it that haven't been explored properly yet and will be. What happened in the White House? No idea, but I think we'd be kind of stupid not to guess a little. And second, what about this money, Fanny? Let's take a look at the campaign record. You took cash to use at home to help pay Wade for your love trips? I don't know. Guys have gone, women and men have gone to jail for a lot less than that, but most of them were Republicans.
Yeah, I knew, look, I'm not an attorney, Mr. Mayor, but I got to be honest. Just, I was stunned when this happened. We got off the air Friday, and I was like, how can, I thought that just based on it, to me, it seemed like she perjured herself, not once, not twice, multiple times.
I remember actually.
Yeah, when she testified, and I
remember
thought,
when you got on.
Yeah, I thought she was in disbarment territory here.